Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, we're in a game. Jobbat versus insidiae. What a name. But I'm Kaiserson, and today I am joined by the fantastic and beautiful. Introduce yourself.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Pencil, and I am really excited to be here. And we are kicking it off, Kai, here with a trade-off. Yeah. Right about down. 2 people are dead. Noller takes down Lima. The bomb will be planted. I believe it's a 4v2. Going in hot with the bomb planted. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we are set off to the races. Noller picking up Miracle. Wisey's the last player alive. Remaining 4 players on Bra. And you can take a look at, they are pretty much covered. They have everything covered. Wisey probably will be playing this one safely, trying to secure that trench gun. And we all know how OP that trench gun can be.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the stronger weapons in the game at the currently, and the whole meta is surrounded by the trench gun. You can see even on Jobbat, they have a trench gun themselves on Mothers. Don't know if Reese had one. Probably not, judging by the other weapons on the players. I think Nala has a trench gun in his back pocket. So trench gun is very, very heavily used, especially on this map. You can go towards B site, hold it off in the first round, or you can go towards bottom red or bottom A, and you can lock down that site very easily. But first round does go to Jobbat.
Very convincingly, I might add. I mean, you can see how aggressive they play that coastal. Right off the bat, boom, bomb was planted, and we're getting ready 8 seconds towards the second round. Very interesting seeing how they're going to be playing this out. Remember, trench gun on insidiae team, so they have to use that to their advantage. You can see Wisey coming in towards the beast.
And it looks like Sam is going towards A with the other trench gun.
Oof. So this is going to be very interesting. Rather, nobody on A, I believe, at the moment. Sam taking a look at bottom red here.
Ooh, Mothers able to dispatch the head of Wisey at bottom yellow, and he's looking to try and get more with his teammate pushing. Miracles, he's going to be trouble hard, but Reese, he gets first frag, and he's pushing even more. Climax falls. Ooh. Very, very quick. Super quick.
Absolutely, and just like that, again, 5v1 here. Kai, look at that. Bodies are dropping in so fast at the moment. The bomb is planted here with 40 seconds on the clock. So Sam is going to be working this. It's going to be very interesting. Again, Sam probably is just going to have to stay back and play it cool. At this point, there's literally nothing that he can do from that angle with that trench gun. So again, very convincing round going towards Jobbat.
Yeah, really convincing. And we haven't really actually got to introduce the game too much. Of course, some of these players. Some of the players might know. You probably don't know. Let me introduce them to you. You know,
absolutely.
That's what I'm here for. Of course, on Jobbat, you might have some names which you might recognize. Kanala, one of them. He played for Method as well as the fact that he was in the finals with Grandpa Gaming last week, and he actually won it, as well as, of course, with Rebuff. Then you got some of the other names. Reese used to play for Precision Gaming, played at Budapest, hasn't played in a team since, but he's a really good player. But Mothers is really the name which people might recognize since he was on CRG, which was one of the top teams back in the day.
So we're talking about LAN players indeed here, Kai. Thank you for providing that information. Here we go again, setting it off. We are off to the races 2-0 in favor of Bra, pushing in. Reese going in, I believe, what it looks like a mid push here with all these smokes coming in and grenades. So very aggressively here, Reese with a Guru 43 on middle side near the statue there. Body dropping in 5, takes on Panda there. Trading at the moment, nothing having Noller, takes on Par with a nice headshot. Excuse me, Fry, I do apologize for the inconvenience. Just like that, 1 player down, 2 players down. Sam goes down for the count here as they are trying to control this mid push. Very solid push, I might add. And in any case, 3v5 right now. Morphers almost gets taken down. You can clearly see on the screen how he was literally 1 shot away from getting knocked down. Nice save by Bofurster, and now Kai, it looks like again for the 3rd time in a row, a push. Muffer leading the charge with that trench gun, very important with those corners around. They have the plays. Bomb will be planted right now, but Noller dropping Wisey here. Meanwhile, Noller takes the middle, controlling it with the STG-44. You know how good that rifle can be. Meanwhile, 2v4 at the moment. Lima and Miracle gonna have to work nicely here with those Guru 43 rifles. 35 seconds on the clock. Oh, you can see how the gun is exposing. Oh my goodness, very nice shot by Noller. And Mofer's working as a duo on that bomb site. Very unfortunate. I believe you saw that, Kai. The gun was actually going through the wall.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
It was a little bit hard done there. Climax was stuck up in attic. You couldn't really do much. His best luck would have been trying to stop the plant, but as soon as the plant gunned down, the round was pretty much over at that point. And Jobbat's just got such great weapons. You see Pandy's on the scope. Reese's still got that Thompson and Gavet in the back pocket. Kanala with a shotgun and STG combo. It's going to be tough for insidiae to get back into this.
Absolutely, and if again, you can see how the powerhouse that Bra is right now with these combinations of these guns. You got your STGs, M1, Sniper, Thompson, Trench Gun. I mean, they're all setting up right now very nicely. But Pondit with a nice headshot on Fi on that connector side. What a nice headshot. He does see somebody else behind those green containers there. At this point, the information had to be provided. Throws a grenade. Still trying to guard middle. It looks like, again, Kai, it will be an A push. So it seems to me one.
Yeah, Sam's just up in Coast House. He's really the only one which can stop this A push from happening. One player's already in bottom A, which is Reese. It's going to be tough for them to get back. But if Climax can keep hitting shots like that, and we'll stop this push. I think Sam squared out Canada, but I'm not too sure.
Ooh. That was a nice shot by Reese there. But meanwhile, could the damage be done here, Kai? It is a 4v3 now. Players are still alive, trying to get that pace going. Weissy gets a shot, and Mofer is over there near the B side. And now it's a 2v3. How the tables have turned. Sam picks a kill on Noller. Mofer goes down again, as we were talking about. 18 seconds remaining on the clock. Not a lot to work with. Panda has the sniper, and Reese has the Thompson. Bomb is getting planted here, ladies and gentlemen. Could this be it for this round? I believe it was a fake. They have 5 seconds to go. Panda throws the smoke, but gets a headshot on Weiss. Weissy gets a headshot on Panda. Excuse me. Now Reese has everything to work with. One gun in the dream. He gets a shot, but Weissy there with a nice trade, ladies and gentlemen. Going for that defuse. Now this is going to be, excuse me, this round will be going towards insidiae.
Yeah, following the first round on the board, and this is hopefully a start they can have. They need to start stringing some rounds together after this one, and picking up those weapons would be good. But luckily for Reese, he did pick up the scope, so insidiae can't pick that back up. Of course, if you have it in your back pocket, it does not drop. It'll be only the gun in your hand, sorry, drops on the floor.
That is absolutely correct, and you are absolutely right. Now here we go. 3-1 in favor of Jobbat. Still looking really nicely on Jobbat's side. insidiae trying to show signs of life here with a nice retake, I might add. And right now, looks like they're going to be throwing smokes mid. Could it be a mid push yet again? You can see how Noller pre-firing those shots. Rebirth getting close to Garden here. You can see how all that pre-fire is happening behind the smoke. Some usual spots here and there. Meanwhile, Weissy about 50 HP, getting his health back. So it's still a 5v5. Going in really nicely, waiting patiently for that smoke to disappear. Meanwhile, you got Pondit getting up close and personal on that site with the Springfield. Reaper gets the first frag on Weissy here, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute remaining on the clock. And not a lot going on, actually. At this time, Miracle takes on Mofer. Pondit trying his best to make an approach here. Trying to get a frag going, but again, Fi just too good with that headshot on Noller. Lima watching carefully on the back with that Card 98 scoped. So no signs of bomb being planted here, Kai. 40 seconds. And
yeah, it's gonna be tough for them.
This looks solid.
Like, this position is so strong, and you can do so much damage. You can just waste time, and having a crossfire fight, it's being proven very difficult for the allies to do anything. But they have managed to get bomb, and now they are rotating. This is their best chance, and they do just have enough time if they just run towards A site. Lucky for them, no one's really in position to try and get to them before they get the bomb down. And Rebur's position is so strong. Oh, it's beautiful to watch.
Beautiful. And you can see 45 seconds on the clock. Bombs already planted here. It's going to be 2v2, looking nicely. Rebirth using his environment to his advantage, trying to not get killed. Gets a shot going.
You can see it's actually pushed fire off from attacking Rebirth, and now they're actually pushing together Miracle and Fire, and they are going towards A site, which Reese is holding with a Thompson, and the timing's not with it. Miracle's on site. Now it's going to be trouble for Rebirth trying to stop that defuse, which doesn't seem like it will go in. Oof. Good retake in the end.
Very, very good retake indeed. 3-2 now in favor of Cyril Bra. Insidiae showing really good signs of defense on that round. And again, very interesting. Now you see how they have two STG, excuse me, one Thompson. Meanwhile, it looks like Bra not going for the buy. Oh, excuse me, now they will go for the buy. You got the Thompson, 3 Thompson, 1 Springfield, and M1 Garand. So they got this in the back. Looks like it's more of an aggressive push with those Thompson. And you know how deadly these SMGs, even though after the patch, SMGs still look really deadly on this game.
Yeah, some players want them to be nerfed furthermore, maybe add some more recoil, so it's a little bit more challenging at distance. But Wisey, he's not going to be challenged with his STG. Gets the kill clean. The smoke's proving difficult. Look at Mo's position. He's already pushed up. Nearly takes out Wisey. Only going to tag him up.
Ooh, Reese with a nice 2Ps there on site, so the bomb will be planted. We'll be taking advantage of that. Meanwhile, Lima again with that Car 98. Sam with the STG. So Morphers gets a kill, gets the best out of Sam here. So Lima's going to have a lot of work in his hands with that Car 98. Will he save or will he actually go for it?
It's going to be difficult for him to save in this position. Misses the no-scope. He needed that to hit, but it's interesting to see them. Morphers actually taking out Sam, his only kill in that round. Since they used to be teammates, used to play together at Comrade Gaming at LAN at Budapest, as well as the major in Amsterdam.
All right, true. Right, and
there's also Faye used to play for them as well.
Oh,
he was a heavy hitter, as some say, the star player.
Very well provided. Good information on that one. I do appreciate that. But again, take a look at that mid push with that Springfield. So much confidence in Panda. This is looking really solid. Panda gets a fresh frag on Lima, really aggressively here behind the smoke. But again, all signs are pointing out to an A push. Maybe Spy has to retreat here, as you can. Collar trying to get that coastal flank here. Fly gets a shot on Panda, so YC picks up Mo for Reese. It's not Fly, so again, all trades are happening, coming in right of the bad 3v2 now with 1 minute, just 1 minute, and Collar already on site here, Kai. The bomb could very well be planted at this point.
Yeah, you can see the bomb's just been rotated in from Reese, and he's actually smoking the broken wall. Not very great smoke, but smoke nonetheless, and he will be able to get the plant down, and these positions being held right now is so good. I would like to see Kanala and Reese maybe switch, especially since Kanala has that M1 Garand. But he has managed to pick up a shotgun, which is a lot better. It's going to be a tough retake for YZ and Miracle to get back into this, especially Rebirth's positioning. Now it's just YZ. He should go for safe. I'd like to see that.
This man likes to play dangerously here, as you can clearly see with 20 seconds remaining. Can he go ahead and do it? Not a lot to work. You just need 7 seconds for that defuse. Reese looking it on top red at the moment. 10 seconds now. Ooh, and gets a nice shot on YC. So no guns will be saved. Not today, sure. 5-2 now. I believe Reese just acknowledging that he saw his foot, but he was prone. You definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely hate to see that situation there happening.
Yeah, right now Insidiae is struggling a little bit. Some of their names a little bit quiet. Climax being one of them. He's only got 1 kill, and when you have your scope player only having 1 kill, that's gonna cause some alarm bells. You need that scope player to get at least 1 or 2 kills per round, since they're the ones which are gonna open up a site or deny any pushes. But he's gonna consider himself lucky after Panda tags him. Interesting to see how the allies, they're playing it slow this round. They like to try and go for picks, which Mothers get the first pick with a shotgun onto Climax. Fight with a good trade though onto Kanala.
Oh, I see on guard and picking the shot on Reese there on the chest. My goodness, that shotgun is something else here. It is so strong. But right now, Panda almost gets taken down there, controlling that statue there. So far, Sam, Fi, Miracle, YC are the player remaining from Insidiae. So somewhat of an even situation. That I spoke too soon. Rebirth gets taken down, so Morford will be the last player now. And again, with 45 seconds remaining, insidiae again trying to show signs of life with that great defensive round here on that middle side, though.
Yeah, what they've changed up right now is helping them so much. And Mother's probably wants to try and save, may take a weapon away, especially since he can hear the reload of fire. Spots him out. That's going to help him out, especially since he can pick up that STG. If he can find it.
At this point, what you got to do, well, I believe they saw him, but at this point, just grab the gun and try to play it safe. But unfortunately, he would not be. Oh, there we go. He picks it up. 12 seconds remaining. Can he save these guns? This is going to be very important for the next round. He gets shot. That trench
does have a smoke, so he could smoke it off so they can play the closer angles, and he has a shotgun, so close range is going to be tough, but he does manage to keep his weapons, which is good pushing it into the next round, and he has 5 tokens to give away as well. But looking at the economy of Jobbat, so healthy. You got 8 on Canala, 8 on Rebirth, 6 on Panda, so you're going to see him pick up the scope again most likely. And
that's another thing side, we haven't discussed this.
Yeah.
Yep, I believe the you can see. Excuse me, I do apologize, but you can clearly see the economy being demolished on insidiae. Meanwhile, like you said, and you're absolutely right, the economy on Broad just seems very good. So they have a lot to work with here with these guns. Ooh, and a nice frag over there. What a nice grenade by Movers. Here we go, pushing in.
Really nice frag. Ooh, Mother's opening up the site again with that shotgun. He's been so deadly. He gets another one onto Climax. And he's looking for more. He's even pushing through the smoke. Oh, he's just going to hide behind it, which is probably the better call. They got that B-side control completely. 5 versus 2. Complete shutout against insidiae, especially after they just won a round, I believe.
That is correct. 35 on the clock. 2v5 now here. Sam looking around the corner, trying to do whatever he can. But 5, looks like 5 will be on the spawn side here. So they know they can't do much here. Sam, meanwhile, takes a shot at Rebirth with just 20 seconds remaining. And again, you can take a look at 5. 5 will just play defensively here, trying to secure those guns. At this point, it's very important you secure these guns. Unfortunately, Sam gets taken down by Pandit. And just like that, Kai, we're going to be advancing towards the next round. But luckily, 5 with an STG. Hopefully, he can do something in the next round.
Yeah, 6-3 for Jobbat. This is an amazing allied half on any map. Having 6 rounds and you're still leading, and you have the economy to play with while your opponent's economy is in the trash. Like, they only got 2 tokens from that last round because they won the previous round. Going into this, they're going to be dead poor. They're scraping on barrel. They managed to get another STG onto Miracle, but shotgun and Wisey, Climax even having to get Kaveh, which is not something you want to see this late in the half.
All right, you're right now. Wisey leading the charge towards the bid. You can see how he's throwing the smoke. Very important. If you want to go towards that middle, go make a left turn and try to control bottom yellow without being noticed. But 5 with a nice entry frag on that grenade.
Yeah, it's very rare to see grenade kills nowadays, especially after release. They patched them like pre-release. They were so deadly. Like, you could kill someone half across the map with a nade. It was that strong. They were like nukes, but now they've got a little bit more kill radius, so you have to be more accurate with them. So those set nades are so important nowadays. But Greasy with the shotgun onto Sam in L, that's what you like to see at the start of a round.
Just like that, so convincingly. 7-3 now here, Kai. Look, Braj is dominating completely. Now the question is, can they do the same thing on the defensive side? And maybe insidiae can actually perform on the offensive side when the sides are switched, if you will. But now, again, look at the economy. Insidiae just are not having the best game of the day. Just 1 token. Everybody's just with 2 trench guns, 1 STG, 2 MP40. I mean, you have to work with what you got, but
yeah,
is it too late, Kai?
It seems like it's dying down, especially when you have someone who plays struggling. Like, look at Climax. He's 1 in 10. Not typically what you like to see, as well as Sam. He's only got 2 kills. So when your 2 heavy hitters is Wisey, and obviously Fire, he's going to be one of those heavy hitters, you're going to struggle, especially after Mother's still opening up rounds with that shotgun of his.
That is absolutely right. Here, 1 minute remaining. Knowledge takes a shot on Miracle Bomb. Will be planted again. It just bodies are dropping in so damn fast here, Kai, and they have the bomb side already controlled.
Yeah, right now the main danger is Fi, who is pushing upstairs, and he has an SCG in hand, and he's one of these players which is so deadly when he has this weapon in his hands because he gets headshots consistently. But the question is, can he get the headshots consistently? They need these rounds. Sam helping, taking out Mothers, ex-teammates working, and now Fight. He falls to Kanala's shotgun quick in hand, just leaving Sam, and it looks like another lost round. 15 seconds left. Might as well just save this Thompson into the last round.
Ooh, Knowledge getting the last laugh there. 8-3, 11 rounds. I believe we're almost going to go towards the defensive. One more round, and sides are going to be switched. But will it matter? I mean, take a look at the scoreboard. Bra just 8-3. I mean, showing pure and utter dominance in Coastal here.
Yeah, you can even see it on kill wise, like Reese, Mothers, Kanala, and Rebuff. They're all around that 10 kill mark. Only Panda, who's on 4 kills, but he's been opening up rounds for that scope very consistently. Whereas on the other side, you only have Fire and Wisey. The other players are below 5 kills, and that's going to be the danger one, especially since they're starting on the axes, which is the half which you consider the stronger half.
Exactly, but the point is, I mean, when you speak about fragging, take a look at Lima. Lima now 2-11, Miracle 2-8. Very unfortunate situation for them. However, you have to step it up with those frags, whether you're on defense, on offense. You got to get those kills down. Wisely picking up kill on Mofers. Rebirth trading with Lima again. Lima not having the best Sunday ever. Now, 1 minute on the clock. They have 3 men up in insidiae, so you have to play your cards right. You can actually win this round before you decide switch. Nala, last player alive for that Springfield, but 5 midair gets a shot on Nala. Routes are going to be switching.
Halftime.
Yeah,
solid. Climax. My apologies. Climax.
Climax.
Climax. Do apologize.
But yeah, it's 8-4, solid allied half. Can't really ask for much better, and especially since they're going into the strong half. Like I mentioned, we're probably going to see a shotgun, or you see shotgun on Mothers. Rest got a nade on Rebirth. That's actually interesting to see that they're risking nades, especially since I already mentioned the fact that nades are so much harder to get kill. You need to be super accurate. So it'll be interesting to see where Rebirth throws in. He does throw it towards B, and he actually catches a player.
Oh no.
Not the best start for Inside A on their allies. Fight? They hope to fight it back.
Definitely not the best way to start here. Reezy and Nala taking control of the round here, and just like that, Kai, their bodies are just dropping way too fast.
Yeah, Sam, he needs to try and get some damage done with his shotgun. He's only taking up Rebuff, and Rebuff has some knowledge to push back, but Sam knows his position, misses the shot, and that's gonna fall, and now it's all up to 5 with only an MP28 popcorn gun, which Mitch Man likes to call it, but he will not have a chance to shoot it as Banana from behind it gets that frag. 9-4, solid first half. So solid second half to start. And it does seem like Jobbat is going to start pushing it away, because what I like to say is it's quite like CS now with Tanyan, where if you win that first round of the half, you can normally get the next 2. Just because you can have that strong economy. You can already see Panda. He's already got the scope out in the second round of the first half.
Right, good. Right now, why is he again with the trench gun coming in towards the B, leading the charge actually? So, not sure what's happening. I believe Climax got hit by a grenade. I believe all of them got hit by the grenade. Very unfortunate. Now, why is he trying to control that? Bottom yellow takes a shot on Motor. First frag of the round. Miracle trading in as well. Nala gets taken down. Sam picks up the T house frag there on Reese. Meanwhile, Panda with the sniper taking down 5. Just like that, 3v2, 1 minute remaining. Panda again gets a nice and very huge kill on a YC here.
Yeah, Panda needs to be careful. Of course, there is Sam who's lurking around, and you can see Panda Rebuff going for a risky play going towards A when bomb was dropped on B. Maybe they didn't have the knowledge, so focusing more on Sam, and Panda will take him out, making it 2 versus 2. Very different from that 4 versus 2 that Inside A had.
Yeah, but they're close to the A bomb here. Climax watching the corner on B side, but no movement whatsoever. He's going to be forced to plant the bomb. Now, Miracle watching his back with that trench gun. Needs to be careful, though. Gets the first shot in with a nice headshot on Rebirth. He barely made that frag there, ladies and gentlemen. Almost dies with that shot, but Miracle with a nice aim on that frag, and just like that, Panda will be the last player. Will he save? Will he push in? He sees the player on the right side. I believe that's Climax.
Yep. It's in dark, Miracle. This is a good crossfire set. One stairs, one in dark, because they can watch each other as Panda pushes. Panda's looking yellow, and push comes in from Climax, and he's gifted a scope right now. Unlucky round. The risky buy on the scope on Panda didn't work out in the end, despite Panda getting 3 kills in the round. Rebuff a little bit unlucky with the shotgun. Maybe should have got Miracle, but in the end, insidiae able to clap back at Jobbat after losing that off the hole.
All right, and right now, round's going to be starting here 9-5, bro. It looks like it's going to be going toward. They're going to be going towards the B side. Miracle with a frag over the building. Doesn't get anybody. Smokes are coming.
Oh, Mother's actually spoiled out Wisey there, and he's actually going to push towards yellow, but it seems like inside AA is predicting it. Fire's just watching it go. Wisey also watching it with a shotgun. It's actually Panda on the other side, getting the frag. This is like a Mexican standoff in yellow right now.
But I mean, if you take a look at Fi, they're very well set up here. I mean, Rebirth, Miracle tried to escape there, but unfortunately Rebirth took the best of them. Sam gets a nice headshot on Panda with 55 seconds. But I mean, so far, Bra on their defensive side, you know, they have an answer for everything. But insidiae at this point, they just seem lost. Like they look scared. Rather, just they don't know what to do. I'm not sure what's happening on the communication with the team, but I mean, Climax, Miracle. I mean, Sam finally gets a frag there on Rebirth. 2 players down on both teams. 30 seconds. You have to make a play now. Morford gets a shot on Wheezy.
Yeah, Wisey, a little bit unlucky there.
I'm getting told in the chat, it's Wheezy or Wisey? Correct me.
I'd say Wisey.
I keep saying Wisey. Apparently it's I'm not really sure, but either way. Either way, it's 10-5 in favor of Joe. Do you think insidiae can actually come back from this, Kai?
It's not beyond reasonable doubt. They have the players which are capable for it. You have a player with like Fire, he's just such a powerhouse. Like he's the type of person which can completely take control of the game. And like when Climax hitting his shots, he's also a player that can help control the game. He's not a star player, but when you see Fire and Sam on Fire, that's when you're gonna see them turn around. But right now, Sam's been pretty quiet. I know he's starting to frag up a little bit more, but you need to see Miracle and Climax do a lot more, in my eyes, for it to be a chance to come back.
Take a look at Sam at the moment here, flanking around towards the middle. Looks like middle was exposed there, and Noller trading in Mofer. Now Sam's gonna have to be very, very careful, quietly flanking around this stair side. Meanwhile, 5 behind the smoke in the corner of B side. This is looking ugly. Sam takes advantage of the flank. Rebirth gets taken down. 2v2 now, 55 seconds remaining. 5 gets the best of Noller there. Panda walking, but Sam paying attention to everything that surrounds him with a nice 2Bs there. Rebirth and Panda go down 10-6 now in favor still of Jobbat. So insidiae has a chance. Could this be the beginning of the comeback?
Definitely could be the beginning, but they need to try and keep this up. And like I said, you need to see Climax and Miracle stop stepping up. You can't just rely on Sam and Fi and occasionally Wheezy. They have to contribute somehow, even if that's just getting one frag here or getting a tag somewhere on the other side of the map, getting that information. That has to be something more than what they're currently doing. Oh, nice name from others.
That is actually a wise, I was gonna say a wise name, a very good grenade on a Wisey. Now, Climax actually trying to be a difference here. 3-15. Not having the best game again, as we acknowledged previously. Miracle, I believe he sees somebody. Oh, no, excuse me. That was Sam in the middle fight coming in towards the coastal. Panda takes a shot on Miracle there. This is almost over, folks. Sam and Fi working nicely. That dynamic duo there. Reese and Panda get taken down. Meanwhile, now we're watching the spawn side there. They know they're going, or at least attempting to go to A. Trying to get those blind shots there, trying to get a wall bang going, but the bomb, I believe, will be planted regardless. Climax with a very good, oh no, I believe he didn't mean to do that. The smoke was supposed to land on top with him, but unfortunately landed outside. That is a big yikes. Sam, meanwhile, watching the middle on that broken house 5, watching the stair there with the trench gun. The logical thing to do at this point. Get that shotgun going. Rebirth gets a shot on Sam. Very nice shot by Rebirth. Slowly coming in for that retake there. 2v2. Fi takes a shot on Noller. So controlling perfectly that plum plan. And just like that, Fi and Climax are the heroes of the round. 10-7. Getting closer now, Kai.
It is getting closer. The gap just smaller, but it's still 3-round difference. Jobbat also just need 3 rounds, and they are on the stronger side. But the economy is dwindling a little bit. Maybe they should call for a save. Get nice economy set up for the next round. So even though it's going to be 10-8, you can then make it 11-8 and then 12-8, and then you're on match point. Inside IA, they could start making comeback, and one of the factors we just said is Climax maybe start hitting some off, and he did get 2 assists as well as a frag. And that's what you like to see. That's what you like to see inside IA.
You are damn right. That's what I like to see, with a nice grenade starting off, so they can use this to their advantage. I mean, one player is down. Sam being the hero. And we're just closing in towards that B plan. Panda just watching that side street there behind the wall. Meanwhile, Reezy watching A on the stairs. Ooh, and Mofer gets a best shot. Gets the best out of YZ here.
You can see it's already made a response. They're all going towards A, and you can see Fi. He's already pushed up. He's towards bottom A. There is only one player towards it, which is Reese, and he has a shotgun. And this is the type of weapon you want in this situation. He is being careful in case someone climbs up the ladder, but Fi, he's peeking the stairs carefully. Will he expect Reese on the floor? He does! He gets that frag! And that's opened up the site completely. Smoke to allow his teammate to climb onto the site. Mothers. How has he managed that?
But there's 20 seconds. And my goodness, all I've seen constantly, all I'm seeing pretty much is just a trench gun war. Everywhere that you look, it's a trench gun being used to their advantage. Panda jumping in. Can he get the defuse? It's 1v3. Miracle approximately weak, 70% or so, but Panda will go for that defuse. 11-7 now. Mofer gets a shot on Miracle, so Gon will be dropped here. And now they have the trench gun, so this is going to be very interesting. You take a look at the economy for a second. 3-3, 2-1. Not a lot that they can use here unless they start helping each other. But got a trench gun, 1 grease gun, carbine, Thompson, and another trench gun. Excuse me, Climax bought the sniper again. And talking about Climax for a second, it's not that I want to keep pointing him out, but I mean, you're having a little bit of a tough time. I'm not sure if his role has always been the sniper, but maybe try something different to help your team. But you do what you got to do. Rebirth gets a nice entry frag with that grenade on a Miracle. Panda gets taken down here. So
Climax, he's just having a struggle with that scope today. Mother's taking him out once again. He is considered the scope player on this team, but I think Fi can also pick up, and maybe that's what they need to start doing, changing it. Maybe have Fi on the scope instead of playing shotgun. Especially since Mothers is on fire right now. That's his 2nd kill for the round. This shotgun of Weezy could cause some havoc. He's missing the shell, so
he gets teabagged. He missed completely those last shots there, Kai. Oh, no, that is quite embarrassing, I might add. He had him in the corner and somehow he got away. But Sam, last player remaining versus Reezy and Mofer. Reezy with that trench gun, just waiting patiently. gets shot there about 70% or so, but Treasy doesn't have to chase. Meanwhile, Mofer's there to save the day. One more round for Jobbat to advance here, Kai. What are your thoughts coming in towards the end here?
My thoughts at the moment is Jobbat looking very, very sharp. Every single player that are hitting their shots. There isn't really a discrepancy in the kills. Only really Mothers who's at the top of 22 kills, but the rest of them pretty equal footing. You got Reese on 13, you got Canal on 15, Rebuff on 14, and Panda 12. And you can see these players play a lot of Battalion, and it just shows in their gameplay with their awareness. Even in their team play, they're working well as a team despite them being a mix. I hope this team actually stays together. That's what I'm watching.
I mean, what you thought it would have been, you know, a complete and utter destruction. I mean, they're slowly coming back, and you know, even if they go down now in this particular round, I mean, you got to give credit to them. I mean, staying strong, slowly trying to make a comeback here. Almost happened here. 12-7, however, but Mofer taking shot on YZ here. 3 players remaining versus 4. Can something be done? Mofer again being that nuisance. Climax gets taken down with a nice headshot. Reese picks a shot on Phi, and just like that, Kai, this looks like is the GG we were talking about.
Yeah, definitely, and no difference compared to what insidiae done. They played well. They have the players to do it, but it's just been Jobbat just been so strong, and that's what you can really take away from this. Each player individual is just beyond what insidiae could handle in this map.
Absolutely correct.